the listeners, I hope you hear me though. This is Drug here and I'll speak kitty in stereo. There's no mistake, you tuned in to Okoye Radio 106.9, that's what is trending though. There's no need for you to touch that dial, cause I'm giving you flows longer than the river now. Let me walk you through the aisle. I'm giving you styles, I'm giving you chills, I'm giving you smiles. I need you now to hear the heartbeat of dialogue. This is automatic, this is not analog. These words are deeper than the pages of a catalog. We're getting truths like the words from the synagogue. Okoye Radio, lock it in your stereo. 1, 2, 3, your pocket now is for your radio. Words from the wise, I hope you really hear me though. Rock and speak style, hope you all get it though.
You're just lost.
I bet no other station keeps you locked down like we do. Now listen. You won this. How about this? What about this? 106.9 Okoye Radio. Everything you'll ever want. 3, 2, 1. Give me a nice supply of great music.
It's so probably not a stopwatch for never stop.
I love Okoye Radio.
106.9 Heartbeats of Florida.
I don't get time to check time. Delay is dangerous. If they owe me, pay me now. Because time and money. Time no they wait for no one. Do well before they say well. If you do me well, I do you well. Now is the perfect time. You better join the moving train. Because time and money. Time no they wait for no one. Do well before they say farewell.
I use things for roasting as the guy system.
I don't get time to check time. No time, delay is dangerous. If you owe me, pay me now. Because time and money. Time no they wait for no one. Do well before they say farewell. Make a living. I don't go cheating, I let you go, you go. They don't stand for one place, they look come back to radio.
Good talk, good music, all on the weekend extra. Extra. Okay.
All right, good morning and welcome to Good Morning Coast City right here on your favorite dial 106.9 FM going the radio. And of course, it's a very beautiful day. Just like I always remind you that every day is a beautiful day right here with your life, actually. Before we start talking about right here on this show. But right here on this show, we are always poised to make you feel big, feel fulfilled, and not feel entitled, but feel accomplished. All right, my name is Chike Obuna. Remember, you can always call me Chike in the house. And of course, every day I am always sitting beside a pretty lady with a golden voice, Esther.
I was waiting for that.
All right, Esther, how are you doing this beautiful morning?
I'm doing good. Like I said yesterday, and I feel good and I look good. Yeah. I'm feeling good.
Esther feels good and looks good. Of course, she always looks good. And of course, right here at Good Morning Call City, it's always a very beautiful time with you. So wherever you are listening, and of course, if you're watching us live on YouTube right about now, you can always join us live on YouTube at Godfrey Okoye University Radio 106.9 FM Enugu. And you're gonna see the pretty Esther sitting beside me. And today, unfortunately, we're not wearing black. We're not wearing black.
We're not matching today, but it's almost. I put dressing the same.
Yes. Now, yeah, it's actually the chemistry we always talk about. Like, you know, we don't necessarily need to plan it.
We don't need to plan anything.
We just
happens.
It just appear like that.
Yeah.
All right. Right here, we're gonna tell you how you're supposed to feel for the day, and of course, give you what is life for a guy without a lady. Like, take away women, life will be boring. We'll just kill ourselves.
I'm glad there's a man saying this. So I'm really glad.
No, we saying no. Women are important. People that always say that women are not important. I mean, guys that always say that women are not important. Look there. Check. Women. I agree with you on that. There are ones that are Oriako. You know, we have Oriako now. To feel today, and of course, she's gonna give us our morning charge. And I bet you this will help you guide you. It will help guide you through the day. And certainly when you pay attention and apply what Esther always say. Because ever since I started applying what Esther always say every morning, my life changed for good. I started living a fulfilled life. I started living an accomplished life. Esther, I don't know how you motivate me. Seriously, like the other day I was remembering what you said, about going out there and never settling for less. And apart from the fact that we had this conversation with Kenneth, I look bright and sharp. If I don't sleep, my eyes will be red now.
This is just a facade, guys. Chike doesn't sleep, but it's well. I think I'm just glad he doesn't look like his situation, because
no, Esther, what do you mean I don't look like my situation?
I mean you don't get sleep. You don't sleep.
No, calm down. My situation is bad, Abby.
I mean that's better.
Abby.
Anyways, let's go to our morning chat. Let me give you some, some
hot. I say hot.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, good morning, my people. Good morning, Coast City. Happy Friday. I mean, you made it through the week. It's Friday, guys. Thank God it's Friday. And that alone, making it through the week is worth celebrating. Today carries a different kind of energy. I mean, you can almost feel the weekend calling your name already. I mean, it's already calling my name. So, but before we jump into Friday's excitement, let's take a moment to breathe and be proud of ourselves. I mean, you've pushed, you've worked, you've handled things you didn't even talk about. You've grown silently, you've survived loudly. And today you get to step into this well-earned Friday, because it's indeed well-earned. Sure, because Friday has a way of reminding us, approaches, give yourself permission to feel lighter, to smile without choosing. I mean, you're closing the week stronger than you started it. And just go out there and crush your Friday and get ready for those sweet weekend vibes waiting just ahead.
Yeah, I like the way Esther, that emphasis on sweet weekend vibe. Like, it's going to be an awesome weekend. So I certainly go out there and understand. I don't know why I feel attacked. See, I know they grind like that too. It just say sometimes when you have bulky things to do, it seems like you're so busy. But I like flexing, I like relaxing, I like having my time to cool my head, because it's not all about work all the time.
That's good. It's very important. I mean.
All right, so guys, listen to what Esther said this morning. It's not just about grinding. Go out there and have fun. And of course, this is the second to the last weekend of the year. No, is it the second to the last weekend of the year? Because after this weekend, we have the next weekend, and the upper weekend is Christmas. Christmas is here. All right, this is still Good Morning Coast City, and of course, the nicest weather report. Esther is going to tell us what we should be expecting today. Of course, it's Hamilton season, and it's a dry season as well.
Yes.
And Enugu being Enugu is a season of no water.
Oh my! Every year. every year. But I think our government has tried to do something about that. Although,
yes. I think let's drop that talk first for now. We're still hoping that the thing will work. But then the water issue is still biting.
Yes,
Seriously, still biting in Enugu. And of course, we still have to, but then we've not gotten there yet. The taps are not running yet, and people are still complaining. And of course, it's actually an anomaly for us to have all the wells dug in front of the houses. But then, what can we do? Nigeria is a place where you provide everything for yourself, and government collects all the taxes. All right, let's see.
Those sunshine intervals are short and increasingly interrupted by dry harmattan air. Motorists, pedestrians, and outdoor workers should remain highly cautious today. And don't forget, first of all, that this dry air can spell dehydration faster than you'd expect. So carry water with you, apply moisturizers throughout the day, and protect your eyes and throat from the dust. Well, let's just go into the city-by-city forecast of the weather for today. And as usual, we'll be starting with Lagos. So at Lagos, they are going to be experiencing a high of 31 degrees, which will be dipping to a low of 24 degrees by early morning. So it's starting with cloudy skies and patches of morning haze. It will not be clear. It will not clear into sunshine later. That would be unrealistic because, every part of Nigeria is experiencing harmattan right now. So in Lagos, that usual coastal humidity is easing slightly as the harmattan pushes in. While it should feel like a fine Friday overall, the air will feel drier in Lagos. Just like it has been all week. So keep being hydrated, especially if you're spending time outdoors during the midday heat. And at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, they'll be experiencing a high of 32 degrees, which will be cooling to 20 degrees overnight. There'll be widespread moderate to severe dust haze throughout the day, making the skyline appear somewhat muted. So the Federal Capital Territory is very dusty today. Emphasis on very, very dusty. We could be seeing visibility drop to 2 to 4 kilometers in some areas. So motorists, have your headlights on, please, even during daylight hours. If you're having asthma, allergies, or sinus sensitivities, just make sure you're wearing a face mask. That is very recommended this morning. And in Kano, in the northwest region, they'll be experiencing a mild temperature of 28 degrees for the high, with a very low chilly temperature of 14 degrees overnight. So there'll be severe dust haze dominating the skyline with poor visibility, possibly under 1,000 meters in some spots. So harmattan conditions in Kano are at their peak intensity today. The dust haze is thick, making it difficult to see distant objects and affecting air travel. So if you're flying, check with your airline for possible delays or cancellations because it is going to be very hazy in Kano State. And in Ibadan, the temperature there will be hot. To be hot at 34 degrees Celsius. Then it will be cooling down to 23 degrees skies and no rain in sight. The sun will be the main feature this afternoon. So if you're going to be outdoors, make sure you're wearing. And at Port Harcourt, the temperature today will be around 31 degrees maximum and 22 degrees minimum. It will be partly cloudy with sunshine intervals and no rain is expected today. So the Garden City will enjoy a dry Friday after a week of typical afternoon showers. So they'll be having a very dry day today. And right here, home in Enugu, we'll be experiencing a high of 33 degrees and a comfortable low of 22 degrees Celsius. It will be mostly sunny with slight haze expected to linger through the day. So here in Enugu, it looks like a bright, sunny Friday. I'll always talk about the ultraviolet rays. It's going to be high. So use sun protection, use your sunscreen, use your shade, and the day will remain dry. And it's going to be hot today, and there'll be a little breeze which will carry the light harmattan touch. So just to make it feel refreshing as you can, wear light clothes and carry a water bottle as always. So that is the weather forecast.
Of course, and when you were giving that weather forecast, I remember yesterday when we had Frida yesterday, and then Frida helped to moisturize my lips.
Yeah.
And she gave me that thing when they rub for lips. I forgot the name. Lip balm.
And if I give you lip gloss, you rub.
I go rub them now. Yesterday, Frida had to force it on me. But then, thank you so much, Frida, for doing that yesterday. But then, please, no thanks and no thanks.
No
and no bring them again. All right, but it's hammer time. We need it actually,
Yes.
because very soon we'll be having cracked lips and.
And you don't want that. You don't want that.
No, come on now. I like, but I will try.
You try.
I will try.
You can
to
just get
do
a
it.
lip balm. It doesn't have to be all glossy and shiny, but a lip balm is just perfect. Okay.
Right.
Most guys use lip balms.
Yeah, most guys do, but I'm not most guys. Like me, no.
Okay. Well,
All right, this is
your
the Good
lips.
Morning Go City, and of course, hope you're having fun with us. Thank you so much, Esther, for the weather report, and of course, we're gonna go on a short break. When we come back, we'll look through our top stories for today. And before we go on a short break, today is International Universal Health Coverage Day. Every 12th of December is always International Universal Health Coverage Day, and this year's theme is unaffordable health costs. We are sick of it, and of course, in the course of the show, we're gonna talk more on it. But right now, we're going to go on this short musical break with "I Wish" by Oshara, and when we return, we will tell you what our top 10 stories for today are. So don't go anywhere, stick around, and of course, you wouldn't want to miss the voice of the pretty lady with the golden voice, Esther, sitting beside me. And certainly go online and join us live if you're gonna see myself and the pretty lady, and certainly gonna have fun. And then once we are back, our phone lines will be open. And remember, just keep your phone close to yourself. Always call us on 081-8888-1069. I repeat, 081-8888-1069, or on 080-7624-6701. I repeat, 080-7624-6701, so that you can join us and well wish us. We'll be right back. Enjoy this one, Oshara, with "I Wish."
1, yeah, 2, feel, 3, 1069.
Get it all, get it listening.
Make I lose the weight, make I get to go into, because I need that. I wish, make I get to travel, with the able to be who can know, your favorite MC, and I wish, make I get this coffee, if the DJ coffee, I swear I go get better worry, but I know, if we should work it, or the man be Allah, then go the up down down. Me I wish, make I get better, make I do well.
So these
Then I can let you. And I wish for my first dance I can't be free. All of them must be and I love you. Make I come to celebrate you. And I wish, make I get no visa. She might just follow down the visa. If I go one day, if I do that, I wish you.
law enforcement.
You come to pass.
What about the
On a low key, I be alright. I appreciate your love. You be black or you yellow. Hello, I feel that was so. No one I'm go blow. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. We are going to need to come back here from pounds and dollars. And I wish because we get it like holiday. One party is Saturday, but my never right there on Monday. And I wish because I'm politician, make I get television, make I play alone Nigeria. Oh yes, I know, I feel the delivery. The dolphins are up to the so what I used to see of your side on the low key, I be the highlight. Activate yourself, appreciate yourself. You be black or you yellow.
seriously.
I see the white girl, I'm so blue. Celebrate yourself, celebrate yourself.
Chike now. You'll be here for join us. I mean, you can miss your class for like 30 minutes. There's nothing there. I should be German. Let's say, speak German. Just for the service. Eh? Speak German.
But no other station keeps you locked down like we do. Now listen. You won this. How about this? What about this? Like 106.9 going in the radio. Everything you'll ever want.
All right, welcome back to Good Morning Core City right here on your favorite dial. I always call it our favorite dial because it's supposed to be your favorite dial. 106.9 FM going in the radio, and of course it's Good Morning Core City, just as we said earlier on. My name still remains Chike, and I'm in the studio with
Esther.
my pretty lady with a golden voice, Esther. And of course, this is time for us to look through our top stories for today, and we have loads of them for you. And remember, the phone lines are open for you to call in and react to some of our top stories for today. You can call us on 081-8888-1069. I repeat, 081-8888-1069, or on 080-7624-6701. I repeat, 080-7. First story today, we have how Benin sought Nigeria's military help to foil coup, according to Minister. The story has it that the Republic of Benin Minister of Foreign Affairs, Olusegun, to how his country called on Nigeria for military help to foil last Sunday's coup attempt to overthrow President Patrice Talon. Bakari spoke to journalists on the sidelines of the ECOWAS Council of Ministers Summit, which held in Abuja on Thursday. He lauded Nigeria and ECOWAS' swift intervention, saying it played a critical role in averting a potentially devastating bloodbath in his country. Addressing the press in Abuja on Thursday, Bakari said while Benin's military successfully confronted the insurgents, the intervention from Nigeria and other ECOWAS member states, such as Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, among others, was crucial in preventing a bloodier confrontation, particularly in the densely populated area where the rebels had fortified themselves. Wow,
this is amazing. I mean, when I first read this news, I was like, oh wow, this is nice. I mean, cross-border alliance.
Of course, like that's what ECOWAS is supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know? But beyond that, there's this argument people always have, and then I subscribe to the argument. Coup happens because the so-called democratically elected government, or the so-called democratic system, is actually not democratic as supposed to be. So there's still widespread abuses of power. There's still widespread intimidation and all that, and fraud, and
corruption in the system,
and now flawed elections and the rest of them. So I think ECOWAS should just step up their game. Like they can just be like EU, step up the game.
I mean, the way they swiftly reacted to this,
it's cool, but I mean, step up the game by ensuring that your member states follow a particular procedure. There are rules you could do. Look at EU. Like I always use the European Union as an example. There are things you don't do as a member state of EU. There are the kind of elections you shouldn't hold. There are the kind of government you shouldn't have. There's a kind of system of government you shouldn't have. Right? So the point is, for us to, it's not just about, because once there is maladministration, coups will always happen.
Yes.
And for us to stem the tide of coup in West Africa, because it's more in West Africa, we should always try to promote good governance.
Democracy should be democracy as it speaks. I mean, we should stop. I mean, the democracy we practice at this region, it's really messed up, and I can understand why.
I don't even call it democracy. It's just pseudo democracy.
Exactly.
We just call it democracy because at the end of the day, they just behave like tyrants, like autocratic.
And if you don't do anything about it,
just keep continuing.
And
if you don't
definitely not sustainable.
address the right thing, the actual thing you're supposed to address.
Okay, for the next news story, insecurity. Federal government approves 94,000 new enlistments. The federal government will recruit over 94,000 new personnel into Nigeria security services as part of measures to tackle rising insecurity across the country. Under the plan, the Police Service Commission and the Nigeria Police Force will recruit 50,000 police constables. The recruitment portal is expected to be open to eligible Nigerians from December 15, 2025 to January 25, 2026. In a statement on Thursday by the head of Protocol and Public Affairs, Torti Kalu, the Commission said the recruitment portal will open to eligible Nigerians from December 15, 2025 to January 25, 2026. The statement partly read, the PSC, in collaboration with the NPF, is pleased to announce the commencement of recruitment of 50,000 police constables into the Nigerian police force, as directed by President Bola Tinubu, following this presidential directive aimed at strengthening community policing, enhancing internal security, and expanding the manpower base of the Nigerian police force. The Commission has approved the opening of the recruitment portal for applications from eligible Nigerians.
I would have been excited with this kind of news, but then at the end of the day, it's not just about the recruitment. It's still about
the training,
the welfare,
the remuneration. Because you don't bring these people and you don't make provisions for them.
It's good that we recruit because we are running like we have the shortfall of men in service, and now
with the high rise of insecurity,
and then you have these policemen, half of the force guarding VIPs, and even with the whole presidential directive, you still see VIPs driving around with police officers. So we know Nigeria. But the point
we
is,
need more hands on deck.
These guys, when you recruit them, you still need to improve their welfare, equip them more, train them better. In fact, welfare of the police in Nigeria should be a holistic thing. Jesus, have you gone to police barracks before? Have you gone to police stations before? So sometimes like this, when you see some of these things, you'll be like, what exactly is going on? But then it's the country, it's a bit like that. But then it shouldn't just be, it's the country. That rubbish has been going on. Like things, the bad system has been sustained.
Person at the time, I mean, there's this song I remember, this single NTA back then during Buhari's regime. It was like, change begins with you, right? So we should start as individuals in our place of work, at school, on the road. I mean, we should just try to be better citizens. I don't think that, I mean, there's a portal open for over 50,000 people to apply to be constables in the police force. But then, I don't know, Nigerians are not really interesed in
well, the thing, look at the welfare. If I tell you, make you go become policeman with the kind of welfare
it's very understandable. You can't blame them.
What will you do? So the point is, kudos to federal government for making an attempt to recruit at least over 90,000 security personnel and at least 50,000 police constables. But then, at the end of the day, we should go beyond that, and then do a lot. We still have the serving policemen with poor welfare. You're recruiting more into the poor welfare system, and then the poor service conditions. And also, we should still look at the fact that as a country, we still need to start paying attention to men in uniform obeying the law, being less abusive, and of course following the rules.
Yes.
None of us.
And that's
none of us should be above the rules.
Appropriate training, yes, because most of them, I feel like they are giving the wrong. They're being educated wrongly.
No, it could be. It could be. It might not necessarily be the training. It's just because there is no willpower to enforce what you should enforce, what is right, what is in the law. We're not talking about right and wrong now. We're talking about what is unlawful and what is lawful.
Right.
All right, still on our top stories for today, we have Senate firestorm Oshomole Ndume lock horns on Omokri's nomination. We have the story has it that the Senate's ongoing screening of President Bola Tinubu's ambassadorial nominees took a dramatic twist on Thursday as Senators Adams Oshomole, APC, Edo State, and Ali Ndume, APC, Borno South, openly clashed over the nomination of former presidential aide Reno Omokri in Abuja. The confrontation erupted during the second day of the high-stakes scrutiny of Tinubu's 65 career and non-career ambassadorial nominees transmitted to the Senate last week. Omokri, seated in room 301 of the Senate building, watched in silence as two of the chamber's most vocal figures faced off in a heated procedural and political exchange. Tension rose shortly after Oshomole began making remarks on Omokri's nomination. According to him, "Look, I cannot be intimidated by people who go here and there. After all, we see people on television questioning this list," Oshomole said. Ndume immediately cut in, insisting that Senate procedure must be followed. The procedure is that's Ndume talking. The procedure is that if there is a motion on the ground that should be seconded, if it is not seconded, it's dead. Ndume backed. But Oshomole refused to yield. The former Edo governor raised his voice and pressed on. "Just allow me to continue with what I am saying, Mr. Chairman. You have allowed me, please protect me," he yelled. The committee chairman, Senator Abubakar Bello, APC Niger North, struggled to regain order as the session turned rowdy. Pointing towards Oshomole, Bello cautioned, "Senator Adams, your time is going, please conclude." A composed Oshomole leaned forward and said, now Oshomole talking again, "All right, Mr. Chairman, I think I need to speak on this in the public interest with particular reference to the nomination of Reno. We cannot pretend we have not heard stories," he said. But Ndume would not let him proceed, firing back. That's Ndume talking now. "There is no such petition before us. The Senate is not a joke." That comment triggered a political jab from Oshomole. Oshomole now speaking back. "When I talk, those who have not been governors should listen. You have to have that large heart for forgiveness. For me, President Bola Tinubu has shown real quality that the fact that you criticized me during the election and abused me doesn't mean I should not appoint you," Oshomole stated. Ndume, visibly ached, hit back. Ndume talking now. "You have never dreamed of being a senator when I became one."
Oh my.
Sensing escalating tensions, the committee chairman intervened once more. And he said, "Senator Adams, you have made your point very clear, but there is emotion on the ground," he cautioned, eventually restoring order. So throughout the exchange, Omokri remained stiffly in his seat, uncertain how the confrontation might shape Senate's perception of his nomination.
This is not just like a political squabble, right? It's a taste of our democracy, our democratic institutions. I mean, this is happening in the Senate.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, I don't know if you really know Adams Reno Omokri and his controversies over the years. Yeah, the guy, the two-faced guy, like he's speaking one thing today, the next
and
day.
And I can understand your point, but then.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the two senators weren't actually making any points. It's just clash of ego. That's what I see.
I think they should just rise above these rivalries they're having in between themselves and make sure that democratic processes are they're still democratic, and that they should elect these people based on merits and based on the already given procedures, right?
Yeah, they have Senate procedures. I think that's what Ndume was just trying to say. There are Senate procedures, but then at the end of the day, I think the point is. For crying out loud, you guys are senators, you guys are representatives of the people, and then when you are in that platform, please coordinate yourself. Don't allow your emotions take a better part of you.
Watch videos from the Senate. I just laugh because it's usually funny.
That's the thing. Coordinate yourself. Do the screening according to the set rules to screen, and then do the screening according to the set rules, because every senatorial procedure has its set rules.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, for the next top story for the day, driver kills Lagos realtor over parking space. A 36-year-old realtor, Yinka Abola, has been killed after a yet-to-be-identified driver allegedly knocked him down during a dispute over a parking space at Royal Pine Estate on Orchard Road, Lekki, Lagos State. Punch Metro learned that the incident occurred on Monday evening. An ex-user at Ifeoluwa, who raised the alarm in a series of posts seen by our correspondent on Thursday, disclosed that the driver had earlier been offered an alternative parking spot after residents found his vehicle obstructing the road. However, the driver reportedly became hostile and threatened to kill one of the residents. The confrontation escalated into a scuffle, prompting Abola, also a resident, to intervene. The situation began when the individual involved was politely asked to move his vehicle from the middle of the road to allow free movement. Despite being offered an alternative place to park, he responded to a resident with, "Do you know who I am? I will kill you right now." When challenged, he became aggressive and engaged in a tussle. The victim, Olayinka Abola, attempted to intervene, the post read. The ex-user further revealed that the suspect entered his vehicle and, rather than leaving the scene, allegedly drove forward and reversed in a threatening manner. According to Ifeoluwa, Abola attempted to restrain the driver, but the suspect sped off with him clinging to the steering wheel before knocking him against a pavement. While residents tried to stop him and prevent his escape, Yinka attempted to restrain him, but the suspect sped off with him hanging onto the steering wheel. He then slammed the brakes, throwing Yinka violently into the pavement and into the gutter, leaving him unconscious, the post read. The footage of the incident, captured by a closed-circuit television camera and attached to the post, showed a white Mercedes-Benz reversing dangerously as it attempted to hit a group of people. Another clip recorded the moment Abola was knocked down as the vehicle sped off. Residents made frantic efforts to revive Abola, who was said to be battling for his life in the intensive care unit of an undisclosed hospital. An ex-user, Omolomo, who also shared the story, provided Abola's sister's bank account details to raise funds for his treatment. And in a follow-up post on Wednesday, the user announced that Abola has succumbed to his injuries in the early hours of the day. Oh, wow.
That's a very sad one, very sad one. But then it's a sad one, and that's one of the things I always tell people. Or if you see madman for road, you don't know what thing they hit strong for him. Of course, I just hope they accosted the driver. I just hope they finally get the idiots that did that stuff.
I mean, over something trivial as a parking space.
Yes, but then
people are crazy in this country.
People are crazy, actually, not just in the country, everywhere. People are crazy everywhere. But the thing is, I still advise people, when you meet such crazy situation, it's not by being physically aggressive to certain people, like especially when you are trying to be the lone wolf. Because Abula is trying to be the lone wolf. Yeah. And then what's the point struggling with the steering of this guy, for crying out loud? Like, this guy wants to be mad. Just allow him. And there are other smarter ways to trap him and to track him. But then, unfortunately, we lost that life just like that. May so rest in peace. Of course, still on our top story for today, we have Castina man kills woman child over paternity dispute. Oh my! All right.
Why did you say woman?
Let's read the story first.
The man killed the woman, no, please.
All right, a 35-year-old man, Shabi Rabiu, has been arrested by the Katsina State Police Command for his alleged involvement in the murder of a woman and her 10-month-old baby in Sheme village, Faskari local government area of the state, over a paternity dispute. According to the Punch newspaper, from a statement by the command's public relations officer Abubakar Aliyu, that the suspect, upon his arrest, confessed that he and the victim had been involved in a dispute stemming from the paternity of the child. Aliyu noted that preliminary investigations revealed that the suspect, alongside a co-conspirator, lured the victims to a bush, killed them, and burnt their bodies. Jeez. Aliyu said during interrogation, the suspect confessed to the commission of the offense and further mentioned having conspired with a friend, now at large, to lure the victims to the outskirts of Sheme village where they were killed. The bodies were burnt and thrown into a nearby well. Investigation revealed that the suspects were involved in a paternity dispute with the victim, which escalated into the brutal murder. They allegedly conspired to eliminate the victim and her child, according to the police spokesman. And he also noted that the bodies of the deceased have been recovered while the police have commenced the process of arresting the fleeing accomplice. The PPRO also appealed for information that could aid the arrest of the fleeing suspect. Jeez, man. Jeez, how
this is a chilling case. So.
It's very, very chilling. Like how, you know why you say why? How sometimes like this we find ourselves getting involved with some crazy people.
Yeah.
There were signs before
people,
now. I'm not trying to blame the victim. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. But I mean, we all need to be careful. We all need to be careful out there because, geez, like getting to the level of having to kill the
child you're fighting for
and the mother. Well, we don't even know
the child is even
the kind of paternity dispute involved right here. But the point is, crazy people out there, and then when you deal with some of these crazy people, you see. There are signs, there are clues in around that this guy could actually be extreme with certain reactions or actions, just for you to be careful.
And then you leave the whole red flag. You see the warning, and then you still go into this relationship with these people. So messed up.
It's really messed up.
I'm really sad that the woman.
My mind is for the accomplice, for the perpetrator to be found, and then at least he could just come out and say what really happened, and let people know why you went to the extent of killing the mother and the child.
Tell you the next thing you hear was the devil.
The devil, of course. The devil is always the entity we always blame when we act impulsively and stupidly.
Anyways, for our news, our next top story for the day. Hisba to destroy impounded 4,920 bottles of beer in Kano. The Kano State Road Traffic Agency has handed over 3 truckloads of assorted beer worth millions of naira, which is intercepted to the Kano State Hisba Board. The intercepted vehicles containing 410 cartons of the commodity were impounded by Karota personnel on night patrol along major streets in Kano metropolis. This was contained in a statement released by the Public Relations Officer of the agency, Abubakar Sharada, a copy of which was made available to the Punch on Thursday. Our personnel intercepted 3 trucks of beer loaded with 410 cartons during a night patrol in the Kano metropolis, Sharada said. He said the managing director of Karota, Faisal Mahmoud Kabir, handed over the vehicles to the Commander General of Hisba, noting that the vehicles contained 4,920 bottles of beer meant to be offloaded at different locations in the Kano metropolis. The managing director, represented by the Karota Director of Administration and General Services, Mahmoud Haido, said impounding the trucks was part of Karota's responsibilities to arrest any suspicious goods plying the streets in Kano and report the suspected culprits to the appropriate security agencies. What do you think about this?
The thing is, I'll just keep saying it. This country is actually a very funny country. I understand it's the Islamic police, and then they're trying to enforce Sharia law and all these things. But then, for crying out loud, let me not speak and put myself in trouble. But the thing is, like it defies logic. It defies logic when I read stories like this in a country like Nigeria. 2 different regions, 2 different laws, 2 different. Yeah, I understand. We are relatively let me say we're supposed to be cosmopolitan. The point is it's supposed to be a secular country, and then the federal government's law, the constitution of the country, is supposed to supersede anything. And the final thing is the same Kano state, the same states, which this Hisba, religious enforcers, religious law enforcers. So the same states with these religious law enforcers still benefit from the generated taxes.
Yes, I mean they keep
breweries pay.
Yeah,
because these are things that make up the FAAC. They get the federation accounts, the things that come out from the federation account, the allocations they get every month. Well, I don't know. It defies logic, seriously. Most things we read in the country defies logic.
So they're going to impound it now.
Because Sharia law is supposed to be, like, I understand, it's supposed to be, okay, this alcoholic content. Yeah, if you're a Muslim, don't take it, right?
Yes.
Don't take it. But making a blanket ban in a state, in a country like Nigeria, it doesn't make sense now.
Doesn't mean, and people give you what they are doing, I mean.
Just like Enugu State waking up one morning and say we are banning consumption of cows in Enugu State. And then when cows are shipped are moved into Enugu State, you see the enforcement team of the state government impounding cows. Right. No, it doesn't make it really doesn't make sense. But
I'm just here thinking, how do we? I mean, I'm not asking because you probably don't know the question, so we should be asking them. How can we, like, manage these cultural? I mean, managing our cultural norms and then these religious disputes. I mean, in places like.
But the point is, the constitution should supersede. Like we have a constitution in this country, it should supersede. It should. I don't know. Nobody has actually even taken these guys to court to either. But then Nigeria being Nigeria, sometimes though someone will tell you some things we hear.
And they're very active.
So things we hear we see videos, we see pictures of these things being destroyed. They even go into hotels arresting people.
The way they get people like arrested, I will be so proud because they are very active. But then it's about drinks.
They say sometimes some of these religious laws is just for the poor. That's one thing. But then to me it just defies logic. All right, still our top stories for today. Owo attack, priest recounts encounter as DSS opens case against attackers. And the story has it that a Catholic priest and one of the victims of the terrorist attacks at St. Francis Catholic Church Owo in Ondo State on Thursday narrated how the incident, which left over 40 worshippers dead and over 100 others in various degrees of injuries, occurred. The priest, identified as SSA for security reasons, spoke while giving his evidence as first prosecution witness before Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court in Abuja. The terror attacks happened on June 5, 2022 at the church in Ondo State. The Department of State Services, DSS, in a nine-count amended charge is currently prosecuting 5 of the suspected terrorists before Justice Nwite. Defendants include Idris Abdul Malik Omeza, 25 years, Al Qassam Idris, 20 years, Jamil Abdul Malik, 26 years, Abdul Halim Idris, 25 years, and Momo Otuo Abubakar, 47 years. The witness, while being laid in evidence by DSS counsel Ayodeji Adedipe San, SAN, told the court that the attack took place towards the end of the first Pentecost Sunday celebration service, which was attended by many worshippers. The priest, who said he presided over the service, said as the service was coming to a close, they suddenly heard a loud noise followed by sporadic shootings, which created commotion and chaos among worshippers.
I whenever I remember that incident, like I'm always chilled to the bone because that was like on a Sunday, and then it was supposed to be an amazing day of time, worshiping God in church.
You just came to attack people just because of one kind of stupid ideology.
The reverberation it still affects Nigeria. I mean, it's still affecting our conscience. And the fact that these suspects are still pleading not guilty. I mean, families, many people are still traumatized over what happened that time, and families are still seeking justice. And the fact that that case is still lagging till now. I mean, the Nigerian justice system need to give proper closure to these people and just end this matter, because I don't want to remember that incident. It's a lot,
but the thing is, if at the end of the day the government succeeds in convicting those people, it's a big boost in the fight against terrorism, of course. And then we still want to encourage, because after all, there we saw countless other attacks, countless of them. Like Nigeria is 1 month, one major attack. I'm even very tired of discussing attacks in Nigeria, but then we can't be tired, because we need to keep doing every single thing that we're supposed to do to save this.
The University of Jos community was thrown into mourning yesterday when 8 students, said to be on their way to a welcome party, perished in an auto crash. The incident, which happened in the early hours of Thursday along the Jos-Zaria road, involved a Sharon bus and an articulated truck. According to reports by the Federal Road Safety Commission, 11 people were on board the bus and were said to be students of the University of Jos. The Superintendent Route Commander, Public Education Officer Peter Longsan, in a statement yesterday in Jos said 7 people died on the spot, while another person died in the hospital. According to him, 3 others are receiving treatment in a hospital in the state capital. The statement said, today, December 11, 2025, FRSC, Plateau State Sector Command, received a distress call at about 2:30 a.m., reporting a road traffic crash that occurred opposite Unity Bank, Zaria Road, Jos. The crash involved 2 vehicles, a trailer and a bus. 11 people were on board the bus and were said to be students of the University of Jos. On arrival, 7 people were suspected to be dead on the spot, as they were eventually certified to be dead by the doctor. Another victim died in the hospital, bringing the total number of the deceased to 8. 3 others are currently receiving treatment at the hospital, and all victims were males. And a witness testified that the bus was in high speed and engaged in wrongful overtaking, which led to loss of control and the eventual crash.
Jeez. Carelessness has led to the death of these young lads, for crying out loud. Jeez.
And it was at night. That was 2:30 a.m. in the morning.
People can overspeed, for crying out loud. What the heck? Why are you... Sometimes when I drive and I see idiots driving like that, I'm like, what's going through your mind? Like, what's going through your mind? Do you think you have a spare life out there, and just because of carelessness, we just lost these 8 teenagers today?
8 students. Oh,
as
that's
well.
really sad.
So they sent to school, went to school to become graduates, and come back to make their family proud. Just lost their lives like that. May their soul rest in peace, of course.
Amen.
All right, still on our top story for today. We have this we've been talking about unfortunate stories, but this time around we have an exciting story. Okonjo Iweala Mo Abudu named among 2025 world's most powerful women. So Nigeria's Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and Mo Abudu have been named among Forbes 100 most powerful women for 2025. The recognition spotlighted their influence in global trade, media, and philanthropy. And the list, unveiled on Forbes' website on Wednesday, celebrates women who demonstrate resilience and leadership across politics, culture, business, and entertainment. President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, topped the list, followed by Christine Lagarde of the European Central Bank. Other leading names on the list include Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi, Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum, and Accenture's Chairman and CEO Julius Swift. Okonjo-Iweala, the Director General of the World Trade Organization, secured the 92nd post, while Mo Abudu, founder of Ebony Life Media, landed at 98. This marks Okonjo-Iweala's 9th appearance on the list, having previously been recognized in 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2022, 2023, and 2024. Okonjo-Iweala, 71 years, continues to break barriers as the first woman and first African to lead the WTO, a role she assumed in March 2021.
I am so proud of these 2 women. You know, when I was young, I was in primary school, and then we talked about amazing women in the history of Nigeria, and she tops the list. One of the Miss Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. I love her. I mean, what she's done in the trade.
She's married.
Oh, she's Mrs. Oh, sorry, Mama. Apologies.
Because no, you know what? With emphasis on married.
I'm married.
Because at least she's an accomplisher.
This woman is amazing.
She's still effectively blamed, because I've listened to some of her things, some of her conversations. You know, effectively the husband today. Kudos to the husband.
Honestly,
too, because he's been supportive, of course. And then why I'm making emphasis on the marriage, because there's this cynical criticism, the rise of pseudo-feminists, because I don't really call them feminists, because feminism is not what they are doing. Pseudo-feminists, saying that marriage does not benefit women, and what's the benefit of marriage? For crying out loud, marriage is cool. It benefits everybody, both male and female. The point is, marry well and
choose to serve. You said something like
this
yesterday.
Be the servant. Choose the servant, because marriage is a place of service.
Yeah.
But
kudos to her, and also before I call her
Mo Abudu.
Yeah, Mo Abudu. She's into media, and she's doing so well for herself. I mean, the publicity that she's brought to Nigeria. I remember the movie she did. This movie she was under wedding party. I think that was wedding party. I really enjoyed that movie, and she has a lot of amazing projects over the years. And
Mo is one of the personalities I wish to meet one day. Media personalities I look up to.
You love media and everything related to media.
She has crushed it. Like she has accomplished. She has reached. I believe she has gotten to the apex of her career in the world of media. She's an icon, that even young lads like us look up to. We're still emerging in this world of media, but we look up to her. And then when we see things she has accomplished over the years, Mo Abudu is she's not just an inspiration to women alone. She's an inspiration to even men like me, who understand, who knows that all you need to do is just set your mind. You can accomplish anything. Just keep working, keep fighting, keep walking. Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
Pushing, keep climbing. If it was, I said yesterday, keep climbing until you get to heaven.
Of course. And congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them. Oh. Okay, for the next news, top story for today, and that I think this is our final top story.
Yeah, that's our last story for today.
Okay, it says, "Why I will keep dancing," and this was said by Governor Adeleke.
The dancing governor.
Yes. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has stated that he will continue to dance, insisting that it will not interfere with his duties. Governor Adeleke made the statement on Wednesday while appearing as a guest on Channels Television's Political Today's program. Adeleke is popularly known for his dancing when he was a senator, hence the name the Dancing Senator. Let me tell you something. I will keep dancing because I love to dance. I love to praise my God. That doesn't change anything. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody has their way of relaxing or hobby. My hobby is to dance and praise my God, and that doesn't affect my work, he said. The governor on Tuesday evening joined the Accord Party after resigning from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, ahead of the 2026 Osun State gubernatorial election. The Accord Party on Wednesday handed him the party ticket during its primaries in Osogbo.
The dancing governor.
Dancing governor. I love. He always reminds me of David.
Yeah, that's his uncle actually. Okay, David in the Bible.
Yeah.
I just went straight to David.
Because one of our leaders, I mean, when it actually humanizes them and makes them more relatable. I mean, you can dance. You're open. You're free to be your natural self. I mean, public, and I think he's actually doing a good job too. I mean, he can both dance, he can have fun, and also, carry out his leadership duties very well.
About doing a good job, that one is subjective because I'm not
we're not in the States.
Yeah, we're not in Osun State to know if he's doing a good job. But the
we
point
should
is,
leave him, let him dance, please.
That's the point. Is his personality. They should allow the guy to dance. Dance away your sorrows.
That's his hobby,
of course. And then coming from family of musicians like Davido is his nephew.
Yeah.
So it's just you will understand the fact that dancing is just one thing that's
we have to dance.
And his son is actually a musician.
Oh
so,
wow! His son is music
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Actually,
he
has got 9 FM in the book. And of course, you're gonna be hearing me and the pretty lady sitting beside me, the pretty lady with the golden voice.
Me?
You will hear her talk, motivate you, give you awesome weather report, accurate weather report, emphasis on accurate. And then it's gonna help you. But I bet you, all I need to tell you is please do go online. Like you need to be seeing her voice, her face often. You've been hearing her voice. I need to be seeing her face often. You see the prettiness in her, and then you see why I feel so energized every morning. Like there's something about sitting beside Esther every morning. Yes, I do work out every morning, but when I sit with Esther like this, it has a way of enlarging the cost of the effect of the workouts
You work out every day.
I work out every day.
For real?
No, it's not. It's a bragging right.
I didn't even say anything.
I do. But then listening to Esther, this one is a mental workout. Like it's whatever thing you hear her say and just her saying it is far more than someone doing yoga.
Well, that's me. That's me. That's the vibe I bring. I bring joy, I bring peace, I bring clarity. That's just Esther.
Of course, and that's the vibe we are spreading to you every day.
Yeah.
Today is Friday. Go out there and have fun.
Oh my God, it's the weekend. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's
have
Friday.
Fun, crush your day and just enjoy the weekend. Have an amazing weekend. Make sure you rest. Unlike Chike. Rest. Make sure you sleep. Spend time with family. Spend time with God. Just chill and just enjoy the weekend as we draw close to Christmas.
Of course. And then, of course, we're going to see you same time Monday.
Yeah.
Have an amazing day, and a fabulous weekend.
Bye
Bye-bye.
for now. Bye.
Your systems are offline.
That was good. So this template to use this is nice. So you're a graphic designer too. You're everywhere. I keep hitting everything.
One leg in, one leg out. Should be you to see me. Change your style, change your style.
I like it though. I like it so it does.
Life no be a serious song. Still no be a serious song. When you wake up in the morning, make a candle up. So I say